Turkey collision course with Syria, auxiliary rebel fighters trained by Erdogan forces. Turkey is training a corps of fighters to wage war against the Syrian government and ISIS as the country's civil war continues, it has been reported. Syrian rebels trained by Turkey, known as the Turkish Army's Auxiliary Force, have fought in Al-Bab, an ISIS-dominated town over the border. They also have the aim of dislodging US-backed Kurdish militias from the enclave of Afrin, which lies on the Syrian border with Turkey. One rebel, who spent weeks as an ISIS captive, also claimed Turkey promised to drill and discipline them. The former prisoner said, "They told us, you have been fighting for 6 years, God bless you, but we want to train you to be soldiers." Turkey has for nearly 2 years been supporting the buildup and training of a unified army in Syria capable of battling against President Bashar al-Assad, according to Syrian rebel officials. After taking the town of Jarablus near the Syrian border, Turkey sought to boost the Euphrates Shield Forces, a disparate coalition of rebel militias, with a group of trained fighters to combat ISIS and guard frontiers against Kurdish forces. Rebel officials claim the training program continued and that Euphrates Shield has been built into a force of 10,000 to 15,000 battle-ready soldiers, with an additional 10,000 recent recruits. One rebel official said, "We cannot accept military defeat, we have to reinforce and start over." Euphrates Shield is against both terrorism and the regime, and it is the first step to build a state. Sam Heller of the Century Foundation think tank has said, "The moderate rebels previously didn't establish themselves as useful proxies for other internationals. As a result, they were driven to the margins." The news has come after last weekend Turkish ground forces pushed into northern Syria's Afrin province after Turkey launched artillery and airstrikes against the YPG, which Ankara considers a terror group. The violent clashes continue with heavy artillery and aerial shelling on areas controlled by Kurdish forces in the western and southern countryside of Afrin. Turkish forces shelled areas in the Rajo district, the northern countryside of Afrin and Kafri Kar. According to the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, the number of fighters killed has increased to 59 from the YPG and self-defense forces. The human rights organization also reports 7 Turkish soldiers have been killed along with 69 others from the rebel and Islamic factions operating within the Operation Olive Branch. Operation Olive Branch is the code name for the Turkish military action. The operation risks further increasing tensions with Turkey's NATO ally the United States, which has supported the YPG in the fight against Islamic State jihadists.